Today I'll be showing you all how you can upgrade this sword in Citadelle de Mortes, aka the wonder weapon in the map, to the Solias, the Lion's Light sword, which is one of these elemental upgrades that buff this weapon like crazy. And if you want to see more zombies related content, please go on ahead and hit that subscribe button and leave a like if this video helped you out. And if you have any questions throughout this guide, just in case a step or two isn't clear, please go on ahead and leave it in the comment section and I'll be sure to get to it as soon as possible. Without further ado, let's go. First, you need to of course acquire the sword, and if you still haven't or don't know how to, I left a link in the description with a quick and no nonsense guide on how to get the sword itself. Now, once you have the unique sword for the Solias Lion's Light, you're going to notice that parasites all of a sudden spawn around you, and you're going to also notice that they have a glowing yellow light around them. As tempting as it may be, make sure not to kill all of them at once, as you need to kill them one by one. Of course, in case you already did it, it isn't the end of the world, as they will just respawn again at the next round. But what you're going to want to do is go to where Speed Cola is, and right around this corner right here, there's a door. It looks like a plain old door, but what you're going to need to do is kill a parasite, only one by the way, and you'll notice that your sword is starting to glow. You'll also notice that there's a glowing line on the door, and now you just want to melee this door, and then there will be a symbol that appears on the door signifying that you've done it right. And then you want to kill one by one the next parasite and then melee the door again. So keep in mind, kill one parasite, then melee the door, and then do the same for the rest. And each time you melee the door, a new symbol will appear, and then after the fourth one, you just want to hit your interact button, and then you'll spawn into the door. And be very careful, as you're sort of on a time limit. Another thing that I want to add is, in case you kill the parasite somewhere far from the door that you have to melee, there's also a time limit on how long your sword stays glowing, so keep that in mind in case you don't want to have to end the round. But an estimate is it probably glows for no longer than a minute, or maybe even less. Once you're in this room, you just want to hit your interact button and put your sword down, and make sure you have a weapon that shoots, of course. And there will also be some zombies that spawn in even when you're in here, so make sure you're well protected. Or if you have an idolized gobblegum, that'll work too, to be extra safe. Anyways, you'll see a symbol on the front of this thing right here where you put the sword, and you'll also see 4 different symbols flying around you or staying in one spot. So you just want to shoot at the symbol it's showing right in front of you, and then as you do that, another one will show up there, and you want to shoot the next symbol in the order that it's showing up. And once you do all 4 correctly, your sword will be transformed, and you can interact with it to pick it up, and you will automatically be teleported outside of the door again. There was a glitch apparently where some people found themselves stuck in this room, but I think Treyarch fixed that in the recent patch. They all have their own individual abilities when you press and hold your aim and trigger button at the same time, in this case causing a tornado around you to occur, but in my opinion it isn't all that strong. I'd honestly say whoever gets the sword should be the automatic doctor on this team, as its ability is clutch for reviving a fallen teammate. The trigger button is the same as all the other swords, and it's to swing it, and just like any other melee weapon, you can use both your trigger and melee button to swing it. And then the aim button makes it a 1-second shield, which is pretty handy. The beauty of these wonder weapons is that they don't even count as a weapon, and it's just a melee weapon, so you could be rocking 2 more guns on top of this. And aside from that, that's all for today's video. I hope I made this a little easier for y'all, and the guide was easy for y'all to understand and follow. And if you have any questions in regards to the guide or zombies in general, be sure to leave it in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to get to it as soon as possible. And as always,